Hey y'all, I'm about to plant a Smith fig tree. So really quick before I put this in the ground, I want to show you some of the work that I've done in terms of digging this hole here. And I've also layered, you can see, compost with some mulch on top of it around here. And there's the Smith tree that I've just taken out of its pot. You can see the roots here. They were starting to kind of go around the bottom, but they're not circling too bad. So this is actually a really nice looking root system that we're going to be putting down. And so I've improved the native soil here by mixing things together. It's a good old shovel and wheelbarrow method. But I've got sand, just Quikrete sand. I've got this Houston black clay, just our native soil here, kind of mixed in with it, along with some mulch and compost. And that's going to give a nice medium for those roots to expand into. That's also got a good amount of nutrients. So first thing I'm going to do is tip this so the bottom of that planting hole has a little bit of this improved soil in it. And I also kind of use the shovel to bust up the sides here, so that way it's not just perfectly smooth, and that'll allow the roots to push in a little bit better. All right, so now I've got a small mound of improved soil here. So you can see that's what I'm gonna be punching a hole into to plant this fig. So I can even just use my hand here to kind of dig and then make like a little volcano here, right? So I'm making this little volcano caldera to put my fig tree into. So should fit in there. If not, we'll just modify it a little bit more. All right, this is actually looking really nice. So I've got it moved from the pot into its little mound here. And so I'm going to put mulch on top of this mound, and I'll show you what it's going to end up looking like. It's going to look like this Col de Dame tree that I've got over here in a little bit of a bigger mound, and it's been absolutely thriving. So these heavy clay soils that we have out here in Texas, these mounds, they really do help with drainage, especially as that tree's getting established so your roots don't get too waterlogged. And this tree's been actually just doing phenomenally well. So here are lots of good things about Smith. I'm really looking forward to trying it. And so next up, we're going to get that mulch down on top of the improved soil here. And I'm going to put a little rock ring barrier and then a fence around it to keep my chickens from messing with it. Now we've got the tree planted, watered in to get the air pockets out of there. And so one of the reasons why figs really love this setup is they do appreciate a well-draining soil. So by setting it up in here where we've got this mound, the roots are going to have the ability to spread both out and down into this planting site here. And as rains come, or when rains come, as you're watering it, it's really never going to get too waterlogged, because that sand that we put in there is really going to help with structure and drainage, as well as all the different little mulch bits that we have here. So planting a tree in the wintertime, weather's mild, it hasn't gone dormant yet, so transplant shock is always something you want to think about when you're planting. But with it not being extreme heat or a ton of sunlight, the transition for this tree going from pot to ground is not going to be really that hard on it. And also the pots were just right there, so it's not like it's going any kind of major change in light conditions. So yeah, you can definitely plant in the fall and winter. You don't have to wait till the spring. It's generally best to wait until they're fully dormant before putting them in the ground. But just given the mild weather that we have, as we're going to start heading into colder weather that'll trigger dormancy, this is actually a pretty good time to be putting a tree in the ground here in Texas. So I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you want to learn more about figs and just kind of indulge your fig obsession like I'm doing over here, feel free to subscribe to the channel and follow the journey. Thanks, guys.